How is everyone doing today? Let's have some audience participation. Come on. Yeah. So today I thought about doing many things. I thought about, I don't know, I was kind of thinking about how to introduce this subject, and you know, I don't know, it just wasn't really coming to me. And all of a sudden, it dawned on me. And I was just like, this has to be my intro. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. Hello? Hey dude, guess what's up? Dude, you'll never guess what happened. You sent me an email? Man, I just got the new iPhone from Apple. It is so cool. It can do so many things. It's a web browser, an MP3 player, and above all, it can freaking make text messages. And now it has the capability to send photos. So cool. Yeah, but right now I gotta do this presentation, so I'll call you back. Alright. If you guys noticed, I was talking about the new Apple 3GS. And this is what it looks like. Ta-da! There are two different categories of the iPhone 3GS. We have the 12 gigabyte and the 32 gigabyte. It comes in black and white. Truly the best colors. But what I really wanted to talk about is the certain specifics that it comes with. Now, I've been researching this project for a few days now, and I've actually owned an iPod or an iPhone since the first model was released in 2006. Yes. So, now, show of hands, who owns a cell phone? Almost everyone, alright. Now, I'd be willing, which I just found out how many people have a phone, but I'd be willing to stake my whole bank account, which is less than $100, that everyone has a phone and uses it pretty often. I mean, come on, who doesn't text during class, right? So today I'll be highlighting some of my favorite apps, standard features, and the widescreen iPod from the iPhone. Firstly, I would like to talk about one of the iPhone's most used apps, and personally my favorite, the text messaging app. Now, the text messaging app on the iPhone is one of a kind. It is spectacular. It's just, I don't know, my favorite thing in the whole entire world. When I text someone, it saves that context. Like right here, I have my brother-in-law, Mike Pompey. When he sends me a text message, or I send him one, it sends it directly to him, and when he receives my text message, and when he sends back, it goes right in here, as if I was having a personal conversation with him. It is just, I don't know, one of my favorite applications, I guess. It's like AIM, you know? It feels like I'm actually talking to someone, rather than having a text message sent back and forth, and I'd have to remember what I was just talking about. You know what I mean? Like, who has ever done that? When you send someone a text message, they send you back a reply, and you're like, what the heck? What did I say? What? Right? Yes? Yes? Oh, there we go. Audience participation again. All right. So, the iPhone can send text and recently added video and photos. Not only can it just send video, but it can send audio along with video. Woo! Yeah. So, you know, that adds a lot to it, because what kind of action would be just this? You gotta have them. Woo! So, for those of you who are bilingual and have, you know, 6 different languages memorized, the iPhone is compatible with over 40 different languages, including Chinese. And you're thinking, holy cow, like, how do you get Chinese? Because doesn't it have those intricate characters and stuff, right? I mean, who doesn't think that those Chinese characters are freaking confusing, you know what I mean? It's just like, you got like a million different symbols going on inside there. Well, the iPhone is compatible with the Chinese by using a touchscreen pad, which we all know it has. And you can actually write in the character, making it compatible with Chinese. So then the iPhone can be used in many other countries outside of the US. Now, let's move over to another form of communicating through the iPhone. The most standard features on the iPhone are the phone, obviously, the Mail application, and the Safari. Now, does anybody use Safari? Do you know what Safari is? It's a web browser. It is fantastic. Does anybody know what the Mail application on the phone is? No? Oh, you're going to find out right now. Alright. The phone in itself is a wonderful device. It can have a conference call with up to 6 different people. 6 different people. Can you imagine talking to 6 different people? It is amazing. I've done it. Visual voicemail. Visual voicemail and a hands-on contact list. The visual voicemail is spectacular. You are able to actually save all your voicemails so you don't have to call like some number and then wait for a playback. You have all the voicemails right there in the window. You can tap, play, pause, whatever you want to do. Fast forward, you don't have to wait to press 7 to delete. It's amazing. Then, the next thing is that the phone is able to do is the hands-on contact list, which is awesome because we all know that the contact list can be very, very frustrating. Like on the BlackBerry, you have to like do so many different clicks to just call the person. I just want to tap and call. The iPhone can do that. The iPhone can tap and just call. It's so simple. The Mail app is also a wonderful little bitty. The user can access any mail account that is set up through the phone instantly, 24/7. It is truly fantastic because then you can get those special emergency emails from Professor Kirkhead saying, oh, I have to get my, I don't know, informative speech ready, like ASAP. Anyway, yeah, okay. So the Safari app is one of the best phone browsers available. It gives you an actual computer browser experience right there in the palm of your hand. You can have multiple windows, you can go back, you can go forward, you can add a page to your home screen on the iPhone. It is truly fantastic. So, another app that makes use of the iPhone's large screen is its built-in iPod. The iPhone has a wonderful 3.5-inch display, perfect for an iPod. It is fantastic. Alright, right here is a picture of the usage. Here we go. Here's our email account. It's beautiful. It's fantastic. Here is our Safari browser. It is just so easy to maneuver. Then our last thing is the iPod. The iPhone has the iPod and it is able to forward, rewind, standard features of a normal iPod, but you got a phone with it too. The Genius button creates a smart playlist that puts songs together similar in genre. Does anybody know what the Genius playlist is? Okay. Yes, it's fantastic. I just listen to anything I want, press the Genius button, and I get a full playlist. The Genius button is right in there. You tap that when you're listening to a song. Say, for instance, like Lollipop from, Lil Wayne. Yes. Okay. When you click the Genius button while you're listening to that song, it will find songs in your library that coincide with that specific genre and, like rap style, freak. Yeah, anyway. You can watch movies on your iPhone that are synced from your home library. Not only that, you can rent and buy movies straight from your iTunes application on your iPhone. So you don't have to wait till you get to home to watch a movie. It's fantastic. Okay, conclusion. Reinforce my central idea. Today, I've talked about the iPhone's main apps, its large display, and its wonderful built-in iPod. I hope you all have a better understanding of the iPhone's main app. Now go out and get yourself an iPhone.
So Ariel, what did you think?
I thought the introduction was interesting, grabbed my attention. I don't know what I did. The visual was good. It was large enough for both of us to see, and we had multiple of them. Thesis statement was semi-clear. He engaged the audience really well, participation, and the transitions between different things we talked about were pretty good.
Okay. I think you need to have a stronger plan on the introduction. Start with the phone call. You kind of start off with this whole explanation of what your introduction is going to be, and I didn't think it worked nearly as well as the phone call bit did. So you need to kind of make that the start of the speech. Maybe set your phone up to ring so that you could do that for the attention device also. The thesis statement, it's a little general, but you did have a layout of what the main points were going to be. The supporting material, I think you need to cite some information a little bit more. You're depending a lot on your personal experience. Some of the contrasting information, for instance, at one point you mentioned a reference to the BlackBerry. I'm sure that information is available somewhere for you to cite appropriately. A lot of the illustrations are personal examples, and that's fun. That makes them a little bit more interesting. I'm going to stop this for just a second.